What if there was one practice that could lower your stress, help you sleep better, sharpen your focus, and even change your brain? Science says meditation can do all of that and more. Let's get into it. Welcome, my name is Nina. I am a yoga teacher and a health coach, and I help you heal your body and build your business. Let's get a little sciencey in this video, and hopefully this will motivate you into starting your meditation practice. Firstly, meditation can help you reduce stress and anxiety. There was a study done at UC Davis Shamatha Project. I think I'm pronouncing it right. And the aim was to track hormone levels in an intensive meditation retreat. And the findings that came out from this research project was that there was a significant reduction in cortisol levels. That is the stress hormone. Now, why is this important? Well, first of all, this was one of the first studies that actually linked meditation directly to lowering baseline stress levels. So if you are stressed, you will want to start looking at how a meditation practice can help you. Secondly, more recently in 2022, there was a study done at the Georgetown University which compared meditation to an anti-anxiety medication called Lexapro, I believe. And in this 8-week mindfulness program that participants were participating in, that sounds a bit weird. Anyway, it helped to reduce anxiety by 20%, which was just as effective as the drug itself. And this again shows the importance of how meditation can be as powerful as medication without any of the side effects. Taking an Ayurvedic look at this, if you are high in Vata, like me, which is high in air and ether, and if you're not too sure about what Ayurveda is, I have a video that introduces you to the basics of Ayurveda in my free Skool Community, and I'll link that in the descriptions. But Vatas are high in air and ether, so we're prone to racing thoughts, minds wandering, getting distracted, getting overwhelmed, prone to anxiety, and meditation helps to give all these thoughts and ideations that arise kind of like airtime where we get to process them. So meditation, I find, is really one of those baseline practices for me that if I do it every day, because I don't want to do it every day because I want to get going with my day, but if I do it, then it's one of those practices that really grounds me and puts all my thoughts in alignment. And that's exactly what I did before actually recording this, doing a practice to just settle the nervous system and step into a space of being able to be focused and organized and orderly. And we'll get into those in a moment. Next, meditation can help you improve sleep. Yes, it will activate your parasympathetic nervous system. And a UCLA study in 2015 wanted to see if mindfulness can help older adults sleep better. What they found is that sleep quality really improved for these older adults. The importance of this is that mindfulness is as effective as sleep aids, natural and longer lasting. And the reason why this works is because it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the system of rest and digest. It impacts that vagus nerve and gives your melatonin a little bit of boost, especially in the evenings. Now, there is another practice that I absolutely love, and this is Yoga Nidra, which is yogi sleep or conscious sleep or non-sleep deep rest. It has so many different names, but traditionally known as Yoga Nidra. And this is a practice you can do anytime. I love doing this in the afternoons. You can also do Yoga Nidra to help you fall asleep and then to stay asleep. And I remember hearing about the power of Yoga Nidra when I was doing my prenatal yoga teacher training course, where our teacher told us that just 15 minutes of Yoga Nidra is perfect for pre and postnatal moms because they have interrupted sleep because of the little one or being pregnant. And these 15 minutes of yoga nidra are just as powerful as getting 2 hours of deep rest. So in our training, we were really advised to advise our pre and postnatal moms to do this practice of yoga nidra so that they can get enough sleep into their system during this period, during this transition period in their life. Next, and this is one of my favorite, is increased focus and productivity. So for all my moms out there who are busy with kids, doing school runs, and still doing your own side hustle, this is why you want to meditate, because it can increase your focus and your productivity. And if you run a small business, you know how valuable your time is and that you want to get as much as possible done, quality-wise, in as little amount of time. So there was a study at the Harvard Medical School in 2011, which tracked the brain changes after 8 weeks of mindfulness-based stress reduction practices. And what they found is that it increased the gray matter in the hippocampus, which is the learning memory part, and the prefrontal cortex. And so now why is this important? Because it shows neuroplasticity. That means that meditation can pretty much physically reshape your brain. So if you're wanting to build your small little business, you need sharper focus, you need better productivity, you want less burnout, and the science shows that meditation is here to support you and help you. Next on the list is better emotional balance, and don't we all want that? There have been MRI studies done that show that meditation can decrease amygdala reactivity, so less of the fight and flight, and increase the prefrontal cortex to the amygdala connection, which means better emotional regulation. I just know for myself that when I am in one of my emotional states, if I actually spend time in the mornings meditating, I'm a lot calmer with my family, I'm not as reactive, I'm able to handle situations better, especially when other members in the family are stressed themselves. If I'm able to regulate myself, I can be a better support towards them as well as in my business. And then finally, just physical benefits with regards to reducing blood pressure, pain tolerance, even inflammation. There are so many studies, and they're ongoing, that look at the benefits and the positive side effects of meditation. And one of the biggest things that I absolutely love and that I see in my coaching community is that meditation really reduces the inflammation driven by stress. And our lives are so stressful, so busy, and taking even just 5 or 10 minutes in the morning to meditate can be such a powerful tool on your health and your wellness journey. So this was a little bit of the science with regards to meditation, but here's the problem. Knowing the benefits isn't enough. Most people still don't stick with it. That's why in the next video, I'll share with you how to make meditation a lasting habit in your life. I look forward to seeing you there. Bye for now.